This is Jimmy Baldwin ahead of Newport away in the first leg of the playoffs. Jimmy, away leg first, does that change anything for you?
Not really. Not really. No, you're looking to, you're looking to finish both games ahead. It's as simple as that. May it change? No, I don't think it does. We're in good form. We're in good spirits. We've got a settled system. We've got some continuity, some cohesion. So no, I don't think the venue changes a lot.
And how important is it for you that there's fans in for both legs? I mean, obviously great to see them back, but would it have been a blow that if they weren't allowed fans in, you wouldn't have been allowed fans in?
Yeah, I think that would have been a travesty. But obviously common sense has prevailed, which doesn't happen that often, especially in football, definitely in politics. So, no, fantastic. You saw yesterday, FA Cup final at Wembley with people celebrating goals. And that's what football's about. And that's what we're looking forward to seeing from our fans.
And you've had a good week and a bit since winning at Oldham. Where's the balance in the work that you've been doing between kind of fine-tuning what you have been doing and sort of overloading the players and not giving them too much new to focus on?
Yeah, well, there's not a lot new to focus on. We are who we are. We've got who we've got. We're in a great bit of form. We're settled. We've found a way of playing. So it's just about some fine tuning, some little critiquing, but most importantly, keeping everybody fit, sharp, and fresh, and concentrate on us, what we do well.
Do you need to adapt that in any way to cope with their pitch? Have a bit of a safety first approach, maybe in places and at times.
No, I think we make it. You got to make it about yourself. If we execute how we have been, then we'll be okay. The players will have to adapt to that. It's hard to recreate anything like that really because it's never real. So, we go to work, we do the work we've been doing. We do get ourselves in the same mindset, same shape, physically and mentally, and we just go and play. And it's about us. If we, like I say, if we perform, if we're at it, then hopefully the result will take care of itself.
And in terms of ensuring that you can be at it, how much confidence can the team take from winning at Oldham without Ibu Adams? Because, that was obviously a big concern with him suspended beforehand, and this is the last game of his suspension.
It is, yeah, but it's like in anything in football, when someone's out, someone gets an opportunity. And so far, people have taken those, or they definitely haven't done themselves any harm. We adapted well. We looked threatening. We scored 3 goals, kept a clean sheet. I'm happy with all the players. They're all ready to play. They all want to play, and I've got to select the team I think will cause Newport the most amount of problems and get us over the line.
And how difficult is that selection? Because these will be the games that they should all be wanting to play in.
Oh, they do. They're all chomping at the bit. And, like in anything, there's going to be some unhappy players. Some will miss out. Some will get opportunities. And your job as a footballer is when you pick to start a game, do everything in your power to stay on the pitch. And when you sub, don't mope, don't complain, don't sulk. When you get on the pitch, make it so that I can never drop you again. That's the message. Take your opportunities when they come. And I'm pretty sure and I hope that all the boys will do that.
Obviously, this is a 2-legged affair. I suppose all the cliches apply. You can't win it in the first leg, but you can possibly lose it in the first leg. How much does sort of the patience and not panicking, which you showed at Oldham, apply, but even more so for this?
What I think it'll come down to is it'll be. I imagine it'll be cagey. I imagine it's just human nature. That players will have a little bit of fear of making that mistake that costs your team. But it'll all come down to the momentum in the game, which team can get it first, and sort of make the most of it. Taking chances, penning the other team back in. It will all come down to the sort of ebb and flow of the game of football. So it will be about who takes their chances in those moments, who makes the most of their dominant periods. Because I'm pretty sure, you know, the two very, very good sides in the league, and you just have to look at form and results, and you know, look at the whole season to know that these two sides are a very, very good sides. Both have threats. Both try and play football. So, you know, it should be a great game.
And you talk about taking your chances. How pleasing is it that someone like Aaron Collins is beginning to show a bit more confidence in front of goal, that, you know, he's kind of needing fewer chances to put one in the back of the net at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah, listen, he had a little run, but he was never short on confidence. He backed himself, and that's all you can do. You just got to keep doing it. That's the hard thing. You know, it's not about getting knocked down. It's about how you get up, or if you get up. And he kept getting up and kept having a go, and he didn't drop. His chin didn't drop onto his chest. He kept going with the help of his teammates and some encouragement. He you know, I mean, it's like anything. A waterfall starts with one drop of water, and he scored a goal. And now you know, he looks like he fancies himself every time, which he did before. To be truthful, it just fell the wrong side of the post for him. So you know, he's in great nick. He's in great spirit. So hopefully he gets a chance to score some more goals.
Newport have got the long throw in as well. How much of a threat is that you've got to prepare to make sure that you can defend against?
Obviously it is. It's a weapon, but we've faced that all season. I think we're probably one of the only teams who don't have one in the league. So it's not new. We've faced it all season. You know, Barrow, Cheltenham, they've all, you know, numerous teams have got one. So you have to defend and be big and be brave and get in the air first. And, you know, balls coming in your box, we're trying to edit one way, they're trying to edit the other. Who's biggest, bravest, you know, who gets their timing right, technique right. And that's what it's going to come down to. And I'll back my defenders.
Obviously, you've been without a few players because of injury of late. I know you might not want to give too much away, but have any of those who've been the walking wounded got a chance of being involved in the playoffs?
I'd say Nicky Cadden has a chance, has a slight outside chance. Maybe the first game is too quick, too soon for him. But anyone's got one, it's him. But I think this first one's coming a bit too soon for him. Other than that, no news.
And everyone else who has been playing okay, are they?
Everyone else is fully fit. Yeah, everyone else is fully fit.
Terrific. Thanks, Jimmy. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hiya, Jimmy. It's Ash here. You
Ash,
okay?
Yeah, good. Thank you.
Good. I was just going to ask you about Aaron Collins's goal celebration the other week. He did the old Michael Jackson routine. Have you had a word with him? And would you prefer he did the old school Mickey Shannon windmill that you would obviously remember?
Yeah, in all fairness, I sort of taught Az of that after training. You know what I mean? He's not the most sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Ambidextrous? No, wrong word. You know what I mean? But I give him a few little pointers, a few little moves, you know, for that, because he's not got a lot of rhythm, the lad. So I helped him out a little bit, and so I thought he did it quite well.
Well, yeah, it was
pretty
good.
A few little bits I'm going to help him with, but yeah, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, but you've got to remember the old Mike Shannon and Alan Shearer's celebrations. Really, the players now are sort of totally different with their little moves, aren't they?
If I mention them, they'd say who?
Exactly. Exactly. I was just thinking, if you cast your mind back to last summer when you arrived from Stoke City to work with the under-18s, etc., you couldn't have made this script up, really, could you, Jimmy? If you look back, you know, now you're on the verge of possibly 180 minutes away from Wembley, give or take extra time. What a dream, Jimmy.
Yeah, obviously it's everyone's dream. That's the place you want to go and play football at. And I think that's all over the world. I think if you ask people from anywhere, Brazil, everywhere, where do you want to go play football? If you had the choice, they'd play Wembley. And yeah, we're very close to it. But, you know, you can't take anything for granted. listen, as far as coming here, I came to this football club for the project that this football club is, and that excited me. What the club stands for, how they go about the way they work, the way they want their football played, the style, and so that really hasn't changed. It's just a different project that I'm involved in now, rather than, the one with the youth. But the project still excites me. The potential of the football club, ethos, the way we go about things, it still excites me. It's still, that's the most important thing, that we can continue to move this project on, and take this club forward. That hasn't changed since, and that was the reason I came here in the first place.
Yeah. You go into the playoffs in really good form. How important is that in a playoff team?
Well, history would tell you it is very, very important. History would tell you that it's the most important thing to hit it in form. But I wouldn't say that Newport aren't in form either. They're in good nick. Morecambe are in form. The only one probably that a wobble last few weeks would be Tranmere. But there's three teams that on paper are in form. So then that shows how difficult it's going to be. 4 teams that have been up and around there all season. 4 teams that have performed excellently all season, and so it's there for the taking. It's anyone's.
And again, Tranmere have parted company with their manager, so they've got that sort of threat of the what I call the ball bounce.
Thank you. Yeah, I guess depending on what's gone on, the players might feel aggrieved by it. No one really knows what goes on behind closed doors, so depending on the reasoning for it, players might be delighted, players might be angry about it. You just really don't know. You just really don't know. So they got to get past Morecambe for us to work around it.
I bumped into a couple of fans in Tesco's earlier. There's obviously other supermarkets out there, and they've actually booked their rooms at the Premier Inn. Obviously, there's other places you can stay for Wembley. They've actually booked for Wembley already.
So, well, listen, we're positive. It's the only way to be in life, positive mindset brings about possibilities. So we're positive, and we'll be fighting. We will be together, and we will absolutely be doing everything in our power over these next 2 games to make sure we are, going there with them.
Yeah, they obviously want the club to get to Wembley, but they did also say that they can get a refund. But
there you go.
That's hopefully not going to happen. Finally, Jimmy, I'm not going to mention Sean Mikulski at all, so I'll move on. I know, yeah. But have you got a message for the fans ahead of the playoffs?
Yeah, the group is in fantastic nick. They're in great spirits. We've had a great week. Another really good day of training today, where we're leaving no stone unturned. We got no regrets. We got one more day to prep and plan and make our final decisions, and then we will be going to Newport Tuesday night to fight for our lives, and hopefully bring something back for the second leg that we can hang on to, that we can fight for again, and really give this club something to celebrate with a wonderful trip to Wembley, and then get to League One. That's the aim. Get to League One, and that's hopefully we can achieve that. And all I can say is that we're in great nick, great form, great spirit, confident, but also humble, and know we're going to have to fight for our lives and work extremely hard and outwork the other team, outrun the other team, outcompete the other team, outthink the other team, and ultimately outplay the other team. And if we do, we'll take them all the way.
Okay, thank you, Jimmy, and see you Tuesday. All the best.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Jimmy, last Saturday, Odin Bailey came in for Ebu Adams. That was probably seen as quite a sort of bold and aggressive change. But how pleased were you with how Odin did last weekend?
Yeah, he's got wonderful attributes. Odin, he's, you look at him and you wouldn't want to play against him, because he's got pace, he's got ability, he wants to run at people, He can shoot off both feet. So as a defender, which way is he going to go? He's full of confidence, always is. You know, set pieces. He's got lots of lots of bullets in his gun. So, you know, he's a wonderful player to have at the club.
In the past, it's usually only sort of get a 5 to 6 day break between end of regular season and the start of the playoffs. This time it's been 10 days. How have you used that time, and has that been a good thing for you to have those extra days?
I think so, because I've not had many. We've not had many since I came in of sort of full weeks or blocks of 3 days where we can, you know, plant the seed, paint the picture, and then let the players go and work it out. So that's been good. That's been good. The two previous sort of full weeks we've had, we've won at the end of them. So I'm hoping that continues too, where we've got some real work into them, and we've given them the right pitches and the right messages for them then to go and express themselves within.
What do you make of Newport? I think it's 3 goals conceded in 9 games. They seem to be very defensively sound, as do your side as well, with 3 clean sheets in 6.
Yeah. They don't concede many. They don't score massive amounts, but they win games. You know, they're very, very good. Top manager, experienced manager, work hard for each other. They've got a good mix across their team of experience, of youth, of legs, size. They got weapons, set pieces, throw-ins. They can bop it around if you let them. They are, you know, they are where they are for a reason, and they've been in the top group of teams all season. That's not a fluke. So listen, they're a top side. But over the last 6 games, we've played some top sides and coped really, really well. Exeter, Crawley, Tranmere, coped really, really well, really well. You know, Oldham, highest scorers in the league, clean sheet. So, you know, they've got problems with us too. So I expect a fantastic game of football and a real test.
Cheers, Jimmy. Good luck Tuesday.
Thanks, Laurie.